is me, Topher. Welcome back to Filara Spirit, and welcome back to another episode of Manifestation 101. Today we're going to be talking about the time illusion and moving beyond when. Specifically, when. That question's always getting us. Now, I want to say before I get started, when is a fair question? Why is a fair question? How is a fair question? Who is a fair question? All of them are questions. You're allowed to ask questions. Go ahead and ask questions, all of the questions that you want. I get it. We're humans. We need pattern, we need definites, we need measurement, things to make sense. I get it. However, I just feel like when questions are not what we think they are. We can get information about when, but it's not necessarily so great for our manifestational energy. I'll go into it later. So, I get why we want to ask when. When we are asking when about our manifestations, it's very much just like a kid asking, when is Christmas coming, right? When is Christmas coming? When is Santa coming? When is it my birthday, right? We're asking how long will it be before I see the thing that I want? How long will it be before it gets here? Totally fair, 100%. And it provides excitement as well. If we have some kind of measurement or idea of how long something will be, for example, by the end of the year or in the summer or in 2 months, it gives us this sense of excitement that we know something is coming, right? We know that it's coming. I know that it's coming because I have a definite, I have a measurement that I can apply my human desire for certainty to, okay? It's fine. I'm not being... Nobody is doing anything wrong by just asking when is something going to happen. It makes total sense. So what do I mean when I say when is not very useful for manifestational energies or practices? And the reason that I say this is because even when we are in our most aligned state, let's say that we are the most, example? Finding love. Everybody's freaking doing that one all the time. So let's go with finding love, okay? I have a desire to manifest my divine counterpart. I could be in the most aligned possible state where I am feeling like they're already here. I'm living my everyday life as if they already are. I'm treating myself and loving myself and giving myself all of the fulfillment and satisfaction that this person would give to me if they were here. I'm literally living in the state as if this person is here, and I'm not stressed, I'm not worried, I don't really have any fear or doubts or anything. I'm just in this perfectly aligned state for it to come in. It's beautiful, it's great. The moment that I ask anyone or anything, the universe, tarot cards, tarot readers, medium, whatever or others, it doesn't matter. The moment that you ask when, what happens is in that very second, you are recognizing that you and the thing, in this case, divine counterpart, are at two separate points in time, and therefore in two separate points in space. If you are separated in time, you must be separated in space. You are essentially recognizing that you and the thing do not exist in the same time and space as each other, because you wouldn't be asking that if you had the person in your life. Right? That doesn't count for, like, when will they be home? Obviously, you might have a divine counterpart and then when will they be home? That doesn't count. When you're asking for the manifestation of it, right? And you are saying, when is it coming? When will it arrive? When will I see the results? When will I... You immediately, in that second, are recognizing that you and this thing are separate in time. And this is where it kind of asking when kind of trips us up a little bit. I know we want that certainty and I know we want that definite. We just want to know that it's coming. We want to know that it's coming and then we can feel good. Now this is really tricky as human beings because you can't just suddenly turn off billions of years of evolution of needing time, daylight cycles, day and night and seasons, and you can't shake it off. We're not trying to shake it off. I'm not telling you not to use time at all, okay? It's there, it's useful. I am just talking about in manifestation practice, how there is going to be a certain point where you're going to need to move beyond when. Because asking when and when and when and when is just the constant recognition that it's not in your current time space right now, which makes the universe recognize it, which makes more of it manifest. We know how this works. We know how this works, okay? So one thing that you can do is to make time fly. And when does time fly? It's when you're having fun. Instead of asking when is such and such happening and when is that going to happen and when is that going to happen, make yourself so busy and involved with the things that you love and the things that you enjoy that you don't even have the time to ask for the time. You don't even have the time to ask when. There's too many other things happening in your life. You're getting yourself to the point where you genuinely are saying, do you know what, universe? Take as freaking long as you want. I am literally enjoying all of these other things in my life right now. Time flies when you're having fun. So you might as well do the things that you love, right? At least as much as you possibly can. We cannot all do it all of the time 24/7. Okay? We've got responsibilities and kids and parents and we got work and it's cool. Nobody is telling you to do this all of the time. But when it is your time and it's your turn, instead of then scraping and saying, okay, when is it coming? Where is it coming? No. Let me just make the time fly. Also, another fun thing that you can do is ask for confirmation, right? When you're looking for that faith, instead of asking when is something coming, just ask for a simple confirmation that it is coming. Now, I know everybody's going to jump straight to this, I see numbers and I see this. And I'm just like, guys, I love numbers and numerology and stuff, right? But I feel like for the most part, they're just, calling our attention to something or other. And yeah, 111 this and blah, blah, blah. I get it. Totally get it. I'm looking for very specific confirmation. I am going to literally ask the universe, okay, I would like some confirmation that my divine counterpart is coming. Show me an albino hedgehog. Yeah? So specific. And I'll go in, I can do a meditation if I want, I can set the intentions, I can write it down in my journal, draw a picture if I want to, whatever. And again, you can have fun with it. Make something up, make up something crazy that you've never seen before. An 8-legged lion. Yeah. A real life mystery machine. That one's super specific, right? Like a real life mystery machine, yeah? You can do anything. Any color, any animal, any shape, any size. I don't even care what it is. But make it specific to you. Because I tell you what, there is nothing like the feeling of confirmation when that thing turns up in your life. It'll be like less than a week, There is nothing like it. And it's so much more important. It's so much more specific and it's so much more vivid and real to you than just seeing 111. Or some repeating this, or, oh yeah, I heard that thing on the... No. Let's make it so specific and keep it personal as well. You don't need to tell anybody else about it. You're going to keep it personal to yourself. This is going to be a personal experience, okay? And it's going to be glorious. It's going to be glorious. That is your faith. So you're not asking when and recognizing that you and the thing are separate. It's just knowing, oh my gosh, the universe, it's on its way. I do not need to do anything. I take my intuitive action. We'll talk about that in a later episode. I'm going to have as much fun as I can to make the time fly, because the more that I'm distracted by my healthy distractions, the more time flies and the more I don't even notice. Isn't that just so much more preferable than sitting around staring at a wall waiting for your paint to dry, or staring out the window waiting for the delivery man to bring you your manifestation on a plate? Like, oh, that is dreadful, it's awful, it's horrible. This is so much more fun, it is so much more exciting, and it's so much more relieving. There's not this pressure and this weight on you that you're doing something wrong all of the time, or why isn't it here, and blah, 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 blah. No. All of that energy is the complete magnetic opposite. No, the magnetic. It's like two magnets opposing each other. You and your manifestation just trying to push closer, but the energy just pushing apart. Resistance. So the moment that you ask when, or you can do it with where as well. Where is implying that you and it are separate in space and therefore must be separate in time as well. Right? So the moment that you ask the question when, you are recognizing to the universe, I notice this thing is not in my life right now. If it was, you wouldn't be asking when is it coming, because it would just be here. Do you see what I mean? So it's helpful, but it's not as helpful as we think it is. And we want to get to the point where we can move beyond the asking of when. And that's where faith comes in. Faith, trust, pixie dust. Yeah, that's where faith comes in. If you have utter, total, 100% absolute belief and faith that something is going to happen for you, or that you are on your way to something, or that something is manifesting for you, something's going to turn out in the best possible way for you, etc., etc. If you had that total, utter faith, you wouldn't ask when. You wouldn't need to ask when, because you would just know that it was coming, and that would be enough. That is enough. We need to make the knowing of it coming enough without the measurement of time, and instead stepping into the measurement of faith. Instead of asking yourself the question, when is so and so going to happen, asking the question, how much faith do I have that so and so is going to happen? a measurement of faith instead of a measurement of time. It's such a weight off the shoulders. I don't have to necessarily worry about this so much. I don't necessarily need all of the measurements, and it's still happening. Oh, that's brilliant. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there. You guys know how I go on. Okay, we're gonna be doing another episode real soon. I want to say a huge thank you to everybody who is my subscriber. Thank you so much to everybody who's subscribed on my other channel as well. Make sure you go check it out. The links are all down below in the description in my link tree. You can also have a look at the new Filara Spirit tarot deck. You can check out TikTok. You can check out my new Wattpad story, which is so much fun. Blah 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 blah. I love you guys. See you next time. Bye.